everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kelly and Andy McPhee.
Oh, the hopes for the future. Hopefully to never relapse. That's my number one hope. On the pageant front, we have our national pageant in June, so hopefully come home with a national crowd. And just to be the best mom and wife, mother that I can be to my two boys and my husband. That is my number one goal. That's what I have a real job too. I work in insurance, but my number one job is wife and mother.
That's awesome. Very awesome. How long have you been sober so far?
4 years and almost a month. What is today? The 8th? Is today the 8th or the 7th?
February 8th.
Today, so it's it's 4 years and 1 month.
Amazing. Amazing indeed. You know, the chances of falling back into it seem low when it lasts longer over time without a single drop, you know?
Yeah, and I think I mean, I don't know about you, but I tried to stop, drinking. There's a reason why it's January 8th and not January 1st, you know what I mean? Because I think I tried to stop 3 times in between those days. But I had attempted to stop drinking multiple times. But I think what helped me was, I had that realization in the bathroom where I talked to God. And then magically, about 2 months later, I got pregnant with my second son. So it was almost a year of not having alcohol in my system. And then we breastfed for about 8 months. So you don't want to drink during that time. So I think that's what really helped me the most, because I already had it. I didn't have a reason to drink. I had a reason not to drink. And after that, I had already made this promise to God. I had things going on professionally. I got a new job. That was really awesome. So I had a reason besides myself. I had a new little baby, and he's better now, but he was labeled developmentally delayed. He's now only slightly delayed instead of extremely delayed, but we made a lot of progress there. But if I hadn't stayed sober, he wouldn't be where he is developmentally today.
Yeah, definitely. Fire away, Brendan.
And do you have any goals for different pageants, or are you sort of happy with what you're doing now?
So the goal right now, the national pageant for this system I'm in, I guess I should say there's a lot of different pageant systems, kind of like there's a lot of different podcasts. There's something for everybody. The Universal Miss system, which is what I'm competing in right now, their national pageant is in June. It's June 22nd through the 27th. So my goal right now is to get, I think we're 138 days out. I did some sort of countdown the other day. But the goal right now is to get ready for that. And then after that, who knows? Maybe I'll try Mrs. World. You never know.
You should try Women of Achievement in Los Angeles.
I've heard of that one.
I've done some film work for them in the past, and, they always like it when I come out there. So you should look into that. I think you're a Women of Achievement for sure.
Of course I am. I'm an achiever.
Yep, you're resilient, and so is Brendan. The fact that he helps with horses and sanctuaries out in Australia, he's a man of achievement,
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Doug.
Do y'all have do y'all have like wild Mustangs, or what kind of wild horses do they have in Australia? I'm fascinated now.
The Brumbies, so they're like the Australian Mustangs.
Okay.
So at the moment they're going out and shooting them and doing dreadful things, catching them, and all that sort of stuff. So we go out and rescue them rescue him, and just try and give him the best life they can be given. And we adopt. Most of them get adopted to good homes, and some stay. Yeah, so they're amazing animals. They're a lot like the Mustangs, pretty similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.